Once upon a time, a queen unable to conceive prays for a child in her garden and is promised a son by an angel who possesses the power of granting wishes. The king is delighted when she gives birth to their son. Every morning, the queen and her son would visit the garden near the wild beasts, washing themselves in a clear stream. One day, while the queen slept, the cunning old cook, aware of the child's wish granting power, stole him away. He slaughtered the hen, splattering its blood on the queen's apron and dress. Then, he hid the child and accused the queen of abandoning her child to the wild animals. Furious and deceived, the king imprisoned the queen in a lightless tower, where she was to remain for 7 years without food or water. However, two angelic doves brought her sustenance each day, ensuring she survived until her imprisonment ended. The deceitful cook, fearing the boy's power of wishing, left the palace and urged the young prince to wish for a magnificent palace with a garden. In an instant, the boy's wish was granted. Then, the cook suggested the prince wish for a beautiful companion, and a stunning girl appeared before him. They fell in love and enjoyed their days together. However, the cook grew worried that the prince might wish to see his father, putting him in a danger. He ordered the girl to kill the prince in his sleep and bring back his heart and tongue, threatening her life if she refused. The girl couldn't bear to harm the innocent boy and decided to deceive the cook. She sacrificed a young hen instead, presenting its heart and tongue to cook. When the cook returned and demanded the organs, the prince revealed himself and pronounced a punishment. The cook transformed into a black poodle with a gold collar, condemned to cut burning coals until flames spewed from his throat. The king's son, longing for his mother, proposed returning to his own country and offered to care for the maiden. She hesitated, fearing the unfamiliar journey, so he transformed her into a beautiful pink and took her along. They traveled together, with the poodle following, arriving at the tower where his mother was imprisoned. He wished for a ladder to reach the top, calling out to his mother. She thought he was an angel and replied that she was well fed. He revealed his true identity, explaining that he was her son and still alive. Determined to free her, he sought employment as a huntsman in his father's kingdom. The king, desperate for game, agreed to hire the huntsman if he could provide enough. The son gathered all the huntsmen, formed a circle, and made a wish. Over 200 deer entered the circle, and the huntsmen shot them. They brought the game back to the king, who could finally feast on fresh meat after years without. The king was overjoyed and hosted a grand feast for his entire household. He insisted that the huntsman sit beside him, despite the huntsman's protests. While at the feast, the huntsman secretly wished that someone would inquire about the queen in the tower, and the marshal did just that. The king, still angry at the queen for the supposed death of their son, refused to discuss her. However, the huntsman revealed his true identity and the wickedness of the old cook, leading to the cook's punishment as he was transformed back into human form and forced to eat burning coals. The huntsman then presented the king with the maiden who had cared for him, first as a beautiful flower and then in her human form, more beautiful than any artist could capture. The king sent servants to bring the queen from the tower to the royal table, but she refused to eat, confident that God would soon set her free. She lived for 3 more days and passed away peacefully. When she was buried, two white doves, who had been angels in disguise, perched on her grave. The aged king ordered the wicked cook to be turned into 4 pieces as punishment, but he himself was consumed by grief and died shortly thereafter. The sun married the beautiful maiden he had transformed from a flower, and their fate beyond that is known only to God. And I hope you enjoyed the story, everyone. Bye!